Hey friends, pro-life leader Frank Pavone here of Priests for Life with my daily diary segment. Today I want to talk to you about what I did on Sunday the 29th of October, Monday the 30th, and Tuesday the 31st of October of 2023. So on Sunday I had come back the night before from a trip and I was here in the office and ready to celebrate the Lord's Day with a little extra prayer, worship of course, and a little bit of extra rest, but had to do the work at my desk to get ready for a live broadcast scheduled for that evening and to also do the November-December plans. That's a special activity this time of month where I go into the next month in great detail and finalize plans, projects, and deadlines. So some of that kind of work at my desk. 10 a.m. had the live scripture broadcast right here from this desk and from this studio. Many of you joined me for that, and I'm grateful for that. I connected with staff via email and making ready for some broadcasts coming up. And then at noon, as I often do on Sundays, had lunch at a nearby restaurant here right on the water, a very nice spot. Listened to the broadcast, the podcast of Dick Morris at that time every Sunday at noon. He's a very, very informative political commentator, keeps me up on a lot of the political news and perspectives. During that lunch break, I also connected by phone with our executive director, Janet Morana, and we had to do a lot of planning for upcoming events. So we talked for about an hour, and then came back to my desk. Had to do some more preparation for tonight's that night's broadcast, and also some other work there at my desk and getting ready for the National Prayer Service in January and lots of other upcoming events, looking at my travel schedule, and then just settling in from my trip, getting together some notes and business cards from the conferences that I was recently at. So that brought me through the afternoon into the evening, got a little something to eat for dinner, and then at 8 p.m. had the live prayer broadcast. This was for the purpose of praying for Ohio, praying for the defeat of Issue 1, which is a terrible attempt of the other side at putting in a constitutional amendment in Ohio that would allow unlimited abortion. So we had that prayer broadcast at 8 p.m. We had Sister Dee Dee Byrne, Bishop Joseph Strickland with prayers that they offered for the broadcast, and we had on with us live Dr. Alveda King, our associate here at Priests for Life. Very, very good time of prayer for an hour on Sunday night, the 29th. Monday, October 30th, I was here early at my desk taking care of things like on the email communication with some national pollsters, communication with people at Newsmax, preparation of upcoming broadcasts, approval of our Priests for Life Christmas card mailing plan. I wrote a column in regard to the talk I gave Saturday in Michigan, sent it over to lifenews.com, and they published it on Monday, prepared a parish fax to go out to churches across America, did an evaluation form from this recent conference at which we exhibited, mobilized people in Michigan State District 4 to encourage one of their representatives there who, although she's a Democrat and basically in favor of abortion, was troubled by the extremism of the abortion bill presently in the Michigan legislature. And you see, this is a key to our victory, where we show people the extremism of the other side, because most of those who identify as pro-choice or as Democrats nevertheless don't go along with the absolute extremism of the other side. So we communicated with those residents of Michigan, and also approved an e-blast going out to our full list. Desk work, therefore, in the morning, meeting with various staff after our staff briefing. Then at noon, doing some taping here in the studio, and some important taping that had to get done for upcoming broadcasts during times that I would be traveling. Well, we also did then, I had some meetings with executive management here at Priests for Life at different points during the morning and early afternoon. And then we did a staff greeting broadcast here in the studio. We brought in our Florida staff and we all taped a little greeting to our audience. Hopefully you've seen that already. Otherwise you will on social media. 3 o'clock had a meeting with one of the members of our resource department. 3:30 had a meeting with our finance director just to get some updates. 4 o'clock was back here in the studio taping for the Right Side Broadcasting Network, Praying for America program, and then also did a special video for our news program in regard to the 2023 elections. Went back to my desk, got end of day updates from staff. Had a 6 o'clock update meeting on the phone with our executive Mark, and as I was doing that, I took my daily half-hour walk. Time's pretty well, you know. The phone call's usually a half hour. My walk is usually a half hour, so I do both things at once. And then came in, had some dinner, and did some quiet work in the evening, including signing many, many books. We're going to be sending out my book, Proclaiming the Message of Life, to a few thousand people, actually, and want to have those personally autographed. Then Tuesday the 31st, last day of October, here again early at my office, did some morning tapings, meetings with staff and executive management, and work at my desk, including preparation for future broadcasts, making sure I had the new book called the Annuario. It's like a directory of officials at the Vatican with whom we communicate. Preparation for Silent No More campaign, a monthly note that I send out to all our members. Wrote an article for Catholic Online, made sure that it got delivered. Approval of Priests for Life appeals going out. Plans for the Good Shepherd broadcast for November. That's our monthly online clergy seminar. Did an approval for an email blast going out, and also plans for the online school that we have on pro-life in collaboration with a group called Catholic Online. At noon, I took two of our staff members to lunch, our social media department, essentially, and we had a working lunch, making plans, assessing progress, and getting the word out on social media. Came back, more work at my desk, a lot of organizing, a lot of preparing for the coming final 2 months of the year, and detailed scheduling, preparation for upcoming trips, things like that. And then at 4 o'clock, got back into the studio here and taped the evening program for our Praying for America, and then had some quick dinner after I got the end-of-day staff updates, and once again at 6 o'clock had my phone call with Mark and did my half-hour walk and update call with him. Then came back in. Oh, I had a 5 o'clock meeting also with the gift entry department. They gave me an update on the pledge activity. Some of you donate monthly to us. We're very grateful for that, so they gave me an update on our progress with that. Then I had my 6 o'clock Mark meeting, then some dinner, and then some more signing of books and other preparation. Went to bed very early, actually, in order to get up very early the next morning, and those were my activities, the 29th, 30th, and 31st of October, 2023. We are joyfully doing this work for you, for the unborn, for the Lord and His kingdom, and I hope your work for the pro-life effort is going well also. Keep us in prayer. We're keeping you in prayer, and we will talk to you soon.